Yo, what is going on, people? You are locked into Deeva D Presents, The Sister Sandwich, and with every sandwich, you need bread. And I've got bread. I've got some nice light.
Are we granary bread? Are we Danish bread? Are we white bread? Are we toasty?
I think you're best of both bread.
Okay, ooh, so we're not sourdough though.
No.
Like a sourdough.
Both.
Welcome, sisters. What's going on?
Hello,
How you doing?
Nada.
Who's been gym? No.
I bought a bike. And I've been cycling.
I've been walking. Does that count?
I've been walking, but not gymming.
No, I'm scared.
Are you?
Yeah, just because the world's open, people are still nasty.
Yeah, true. True.
I still walk street with my mask. Like on my walks, I walk with a mask.
No, I don't do that. I can't breathe.
Yeah, I just get the surgical ones because the ones that I make, boy, that ain't getting shit in. You start breathing heavily, you're good.
Yeah, but that's the thing with masks. You start breathing heavily, things go up your nose, then you like sneeze, and then next minute man's coughing, and people are like,
Rona, is that you?
You know what's crazy? I've got hay fever. I've never had hay fever in my 30 years of my life. This year, hay fever wants to come for me.
Wow.
Lick blood clot you.
Yeah, I'm mad, you know.
How's your week's been? Like, other than, you know, face mask, corona?
All right.
Yeah?
Getting on with it, love.
No, I've been emotional due to DMX, but other than that, I'm all right.
Well, that moves us swiftly on to what's the tea?
Mate.
DMX dying, though, was I think just looking back on like his videography and stuff like that and what he's done as an actor made me really think that like you never know necessarily what someone's going through or what demons they're fighting.
Most definitely. I just feel like my cool distant uncle's died, but he was cool enough for me to be close to him, but he's distant enough for me to like not miss him when he's not around.
Yeah.
Well, as both of you know, I'm proper out of tune with stuff. Like, I only know things when either Yinka tells me or I find out in one of our group chats. But I was devastated. It was it Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. It was Friday with one of our other friends. And I hadn't looked at my phone the whole day because I'd been just busy at work, like literally busy. So I hadn't looked at my phone. And I looked at my phone, I just saw loads of DMX posts, RIP. I was just like, what? Literally the only person in the whole world that didn't know. It's just sad, man. And I feel like he's, you know, when someone, you know, like the drunken uncle at a party and everyone goes, yeah. But there's always that one person that listens to what they're saying. And when you listen, what they're saying is actually sense. He speaks a lot of sense.
Yeah, from day.
he speaks a lot of sense, but you know, there are times where, you know, his words are a bit slurred and you're, you know, struggling
Yeah,
to.
but you just gotta.
Yeah.
You get him.
Yeah. It's so sad. And I saw a post that Wendy Williams put up saying RIP DMX, and she put a post up of when he came on her show, and she was just basically saying that they got off on the wrong foot, and he was like, oh, you know, I tried to approach you to put my music underneath your nose, to put underneath record labels and so on, and you basically shunned me. And she was just like, oh no, there was a rumor that I threw it out the window. And he's like, no, I'll tell you exactly what you did. You didn't throw it out the window. This is what you did. You left it on the side. And for him to remember exactly what she did all them years back, it just shows you, like, sometimes you have to be aware of
how others feel. Yeah,
and how others feel, and how they'll receive certain things.
Yeah, because she said she drove down the street and threw it away, and he was like, no, it never left the street that I was on. So she just dashed it straight out of the car. Like, she's just, oh, don't even let me get started on Wendy Williams, because I just can't stand her ass. There was one similar to that when she had said something about Method Man's wife, and at the time she was being treated for cancer. I
think she exposed that she was having cancer treatment.
Yeah. And Method Man, oh my days, the way he finished her in one video, yeah. If I was Wendy, that wouldn't be my line of work no more. I'd go scan food in Tesco or something, because I couldn't be in the public eye no more. He finished her, but it just shows her level of don't give her. Like, she just doesn't really care.
So and it's not even cheated on you. Necessarily thick skin. It's more, where is your moral compass? It's somewhere shifted.
But meanwhile, you want to go and cry because your husband cheated on you and had a baby with someone else.
You can be cutthroat. Don't get me wrong. You can be cutthroat, but there's levels, like next level. But I'm surprised I don't even know how she's still going. I'm surprised she even makes it to work, because she's battling some demons too, and she has been for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, man, sad.
R.I.P. DMX, man. That's. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know DMX tracks. I'm not like a diehard, you know. So it's that Jay-Z moment. It's that Jay-Z moment.
Oh, don't finish yourself.
No, I have to finish myself, because I'm still like. Was it Hackney Weekender?
Yes.
Yeah, Hackney Weekender. Like, let me set the scene for you. So Hackney Weekender, a friend of a friend managed to get a friend who lived in Hackney, who took me as his +1 to, or gave me the invite to come as his +1 to Hackney Weekender, because Hackney Weekender tickets were like gold dust. If you weren't from the end, you weren't getting there, basically.
And at that time it was £2.50.
And it was £2.50 to go there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I got this ticket, and then heard that it was, wait, was it
Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake, or Jay-Z and Kanye West? But Justin Timberlake was there.
Wait, did Rihanna not come as well?
Yes.
Yes, it was Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z was headlining it, and he just brought a bag of people with him. So anyway, so Jay-Z, I fully went knowing that Jay-Z was headlining. Okay, I know a couple of Jay-Z tracks.
Big pimping and all.
But it was based on his new album. Did D think to sit down, listen to Jay-Z's album? Nah, he can play all the old stuff, isn't he?
Oh.
Well, he didn't, did he? He didn't play none of the old stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know, when everyone's mouthing the truth, they're like, it's so awkward for me. No. So awkward.
That was a sick festival.
And this one, trust her to know every lyric. Since she was little, you know, you see this? Yeah, see her, let her blood clot. Since she was little, this girl,
Unagi, skin roll.
Everything. What's my number? She knows everything. So she's there like,
to the, to the strangers, when you're in a festival, you're like, yeah. Oh!
I was just like, awkward. So
you did redeem yourself. You did redeem yourself when Trey's songs was on, didn't you?
Oh, come on. Yeah. But
mate, so do you know what? When things like this happen, see, this reminds me of when Pop Smoke passed away, and myself and my brother, we had been. When I tell you, repeat's not even the word. The week before, Femi, my brother was like, "Oh, have you heard Welcome to the Woo 2? Because I think he had just released 2." So I was like, "Yeah, I've got it. I'm listening to it now." He was like, "Oh, what about this one? What about this one?" So we were proper listening to it. Yo, I can't get enough of it. Oh, I'm at the gym. I'm doing this. Blah blah blah. Next minute, man's dead. So we're like, "What?" When I tell you, rinsed out every single Pop Smoke track I could find, just rap into it. But it's the same like DMX. When my brother heard, he was like, "Nah, I actually feel like I'm gonna cry." And I was like, "Nah, I feel the same, But we're like, "Oh, just name me your top DMX track. Like, what is it?" And he was like, "Oh, do you know what? Only now I'm just remembering the one with Foxy Brown. Oh, what about this one? Oh, what about that?" And when his discography is so sick, man.
it's so
You know what got me though? I was playing YouTube. YouTube was just running his tunes back to back, yeah. And then his in the intro to "I Miss You," when he's talking to Aaliyah. That's it. I'm done.
I'm telling you, that's the one I had to post that one on my WhatsApp. This is my lip. No, I was finished. I was actually finished.
I was
finished.
Someone was playing that. No, they weren't playing that. No, they were playing the other Miss You.
Top DMX track. Name a favorite then.
What these bitches want from a nigga. I was about to start rapping and I was like, that's a lot.
Oh man, I think, do you know what?
I don't think I can.
My ultimate one has to be "What's My Name." It has to be. It's just the piano. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like distraction. You think this is a game? You think it's a fucking game? And I was like, yo,
I'm not gonna lie,
I'm telling you, I turn sick.
I don't think I could go to a concert though.
Oh, fully, I could.
Nah, I couldn't. You could.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
No, I couldn't. Nah.
Because to me, that's like levels of Busta Rhymes. I've seen Busta Rhymes twice or 3 times. Twice.
Busta.
Oh, big belly Busta, bruv.
Yeah, I like that aggressiveness, isn't it? And I'm like,
that's
I'm such a fucking lady though. Don't you get that twisted?
Just like my nails and shit.
That's
I got my eyebrows done, but you don't play with me when it comes to my Busta Rhymes and literally.
You two are too ghetto as fuck. I'd rather go to a 112 album, 112 concert.
Yeah, I mean, I would, but mate,
I'm not that person. Yeah.
I am.
No. That's like going to Nas's concert. That's a bit too deep for me.
Nas is. I saw Nas at Wireless.
I don't.
It was a very sunny day that day.
I don't think I'd like Nas like that to go and see him.
Yeah, I just remember taking hella selfies. That
I don't think he would hold my attention.
Yeah, he's very deep. Like you know, like when you watch a film, you want to watch a film because there's that fun aspect, and there's when it's really deep, you just can't get into the film because you're like,
like Inception. Up till now, I can't even tell you what Inception's about. Bro, he sleeps, and that's about it.
What is that about?
I don't know.
Is it? That's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, it's like the dream thing, isn't it? It's basically
Yeah.
like you can make
Exactly.
a
See what no one can tell you because
Yeah, it's all a bit too deep.
Yeah, it is. It's too. I can't even try.
Yeah, that one
can't
film that you have
dedicate
to
my
watch
time
about
to that.
5 times.
Yeah, I don't have the time for that. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely, I can't give you that time.
Okay, so no mention of our prince.
His Royal Highness. Is it his Royal Highness or her Royal Highness?
His.
His when it's a him, her when it's a her.
Yeah.
Ah.
I get things complete, not totally irrelevant, nothing to do with him or anything like that. But I'm the same when it comes to like male entertainer, female entertainer.
Yeah, you're a female entertainer, aren't you?
Yeah, but I think about the person. I'm like, I am a female entertainer.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But a male entertainer is a male entertainer because they are a male. Not who they're going to entertain
Yeah,
for.
but I think about who I'm going to entertain.
Yeah, like I'm not a male entertainer if I was. I'm not a male entertainer. I'm a female.
Yeah, because see, that's why it's so confusing.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? So I'm a female.
No, I remember this
exactly
because Justin was like, I'm not a female entertainer.
Yeah, because I'm like, I get so confused. I thought it's who you entertain. So I would say I'm a male entertainer. I'm entertain males.
Yeah.
Entertain the men. Okay.
Yeah, His Royal Highness. If we can get back to, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P. Innit?
Really
I kind of wanted him to get to 100 so we could do like a bank holiday, but other than that,
I thought we were gonna get a bank holiday.
Listen, I see them pictures of him coming out of the hospital. Let me not offend nobody because I know what my opinion is, isn't it? I'm not trying to, nah. But you know, there's some diehard royals out there.
do you know what pissed me off? The fact that there was reporters saying that because of that Meghan and Harry interview, basically that's what killed him.
Listen,
and he couldn't come back from it. Man is 99.
He's been on his way out for a long time about routine check. What do you think?
You know what I'm saying to you? The man could have fucking sneezed and had a heart attack and died to how old he is. You know what I'm saying to you? But you want to go and blame it on Meghan and Harry.
Anything to blame Meghan and Harry, and then even now she's not coming because the girl's fully pregnant. And now they're like, oh my god, she snubbed him. Even in death, she snubbed him. She's not come. Wow.
Not gonna lie, if I
to make it all the way to the UK.
If we see her at DMX's funeral, then we know, innit?
I can't. Can you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you imagine?
Should be appreciated. There should be appreciated that.
Can you imagine like coughing going through the crowds? It's just like stop, drop,
Oh god.
shut it down, open up shop.
Whoa!
Oh, snitches one another. Snitches one another. You know what? All I feel is. But how can I maintain with that shit on my brain?
One thing I will say is there was one report. I can't remember where I saw it. It wasn't the news because I don't watch the news. It was somewhere I saw it, and they were reporting outside the palace, Buckingham Palace, and there was loads of flowers, but there were also a couple of like homeless people, and there's not normally homeless people out there. There's a couple of homeless people. Well, I don't want to assume they're homeless people, but less fortunate people there as well. And I was just like, surely they can say, instead of putting all these flowers here, like donate to some form of charities. There's enough going on in the world that people can't do that. Imagine all those flowers, how much they cost, just sat there.
People are still gonna do it.
It's their money. They'll be like, no, well, somebody else can do that. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I never can understand that, but yeah, I just saw that and I just thought. But anyway, God rest both of their souls. Also, Nikki Graham as well. What the hell?
Days. This week has
No,
been a shambles.
It's been a strange 2021, man.
I'm telling you. Everyone thought that, we've got past the first quarter. Nah.
It's just a lot. Man, she was a character.
Someone was telling me about this whole conspiracy. I can't remember who it was, about celebrities dying on the 25th.
Oh, don't. I've not got the brain space for that.
I cannot do conspiracy theories right now.
Yeah, someone was telling me about that. And then
it's like how many artists have died at the age of 21. Do you know that about?
No.
There's like hella music artists that died at the age of 21. And I was like, what the hell is all this shit? Like it's them late night YouTube videos. Like, get me.
I'm telling you. That's just, if we go deep, it's like them ones, what was the song? I know how it goes, but I can't remember to sing it. You know that there's a song that if you play it in your car, like there might be unfortunate events. And it was a song that Cadet played. Cadet was playing it in a taxi.
Yes.
And then there's another artist that was playing it, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, that song again!"
Yeah, it was in a video. He did a snap or something, and that same song was in there.
Yeah, and it was it was basically about dying. Oh fuck!
Oh,
You know what song I hated hearing? Push Me to the Edge. All my friends are dead. Oh, that
I'm
song.
sure it was that one. I'm sure. Yeah,
I don't like that song.
I'm sure it's that one in that Lil Uzi vert or something like that. Lil Uzi.
Yeah, I think so. I don't like that.
I'm
song.
sure it's no. Actually, maybe one of them songs. It's one of those songs, and it was playing in the car, and then like if you play it in the car. So I remember one time I was driving, and it was around about that time, and I heard the song. This be Jesus Christ. I was like, no.
Wait a minute, Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, literally. Hold on, Jesus. I'm coming. Well, I'm not, but please.
Listen, I would have started speaking in tongues, boy. I would have switched up that music.
I said, not today, Satan. I'd rather drive in the quiet. I was like this.
I don't
Anyway, you're like, D, excuse me, what you doing?
You love my phone calls, D. Don't try it.
I know.
Random question, ladies. What do you not think about these little Nas X trainers?
I mean, Satan, no.
What do you mean? What Nas X trainers? I'm so out of tune. Don't ask me. I don't know why I do what the T is.
I do what the T is. We're trying to tell you what the T is
because I want to hear. I need to know what's going on.
Oh, don't worry. Myself, like
these are a pair of trainers that are like they're similar to Nikes, but they're not Nikes, and they've got a drop of human blood in it or some shit. And then he's got like is it Bible verses or what that he's got in this as well? That is basically.
Is this the guy with the thing in his head?
That's Lil Uzi.
Lil Nas
Creatures.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, he's Old Town Road.
Okay.
Take my horse to the Old Town Road.
So he's got Nikes with blood in it.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's just some next type of Satan business that I can't deal with. But they've recalled them, haven't they?
They have, but that's only because Nike sued them because they look like their trainers. That's all.
Wait, so they're not actually Nikes?
They're not Nikes. They're somebody else's brand.
I saw a glimpse of him holding up the trainer. You know what? Sometimes I see these things, I just kiss up my teeth and I go.
Yeah.
I saw someone holding up something that looked like a Nike trainer, so that wasn't a Nike trainer.
Yeah, they look like, to me. They look like. Is it Nike TNs?
That's why Nike sued them.
So wait. What's his name?
Lil Nas X. You just the picture, just the advert for it alone is enough.
Yeah, because he's got like these weird contacts in as well.
I'm telling you.
Now, I'm one for a weird contact, yeah, but the fact that you're promoting, to me, it's a very much satanic shit you're promoting.
This looks like their what's that challenge?
Oh, silhouette challenge.
I'm telling you. This silhouette challenge is going on here.
Yeah, Naji, I can't.
But he's got a tick on it.
He's got a Nike tick on it.
Yeah, they're not Nike. They're not Nike didn't approve that. There's somebody else.
Wow, he's fully trying a thing, yeah?
Can we take a moment of silence for this?
That's why Nike can sue them and he can get recalled. Because there's not because of something very small like that Nike tick, it can get recalled back, yeah. And
let's see who goes to church. What is Luke 10:18?
Yeah, no, I can't tell you, but yeah.
No.
There's just too much going on with this trainer. I'm going to drop my phone. I'm telling you,
I'm not doing this today.
Wait, there's too much. First of all, why is there 666 on there?
Exactly.
Secondly, I need to know what Luke 10:18 is.
Oh, he says, he told them I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. I mean, I'm done.
I'm so done.
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry.
I started looking around like, no, that is not for me.
Then he's got these demonic contacts in. He's got,
I'm telling you,
his hair is red, the background's red, there's red on the shoe, and his His third finger is smudged. His nail varnish is smudged. I'm done.
It's,
Yeah, it's
I
all a
feel
bit
like
much.
symbolism is very big in
America.
Satan
yeah.
shoes.
So I feel like you're
Painted
promoting.
chocolate blood.
I feel like you're bringing in some devil shit into your life, and I just don't understand why you want to do that.
I'm telling you.
Drop of blood. I can't.
But who gave the blood?
I can't.
Why would you give blood for this nonsense? Yeah, people need blood donations, and no one
I'm
can't give.
telling you, meanwhile they're belling off my phone to come and donate blood, but they're happy to give to someone to put inside a trainer. What the arse?
I can't. That picture's just all a bit too much for me. I just shouldn't even have looked.
Mate.
Next.
That made my head hurt.
Yeah, my head hurt. When I first of all, when I saw his smudged finger, like, why have you painted your nails and you've smudged it and you've not thought to go over it with a Q-tip?
My head hurt, but I'm the one that brought it up.
I'm telling you. I just feel like this is just there's a lot of just deep shit going on.
Can we talk about something positive? What's next? What have you got? That's something positive.
Even I went, the only thing I've got is negative.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna be very random. So I don't know if it's positive. So I saw a post by Chet Hanks, who's Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, okay.
And he was talking about a term which he has coined as white boy summer. And the term white boy summer is, to me, it's exactly what it says. But he's tried to backtrack and say, like, it's not what everyone thinks it is, and blah, blah, blah. But random, like, what do you think of that term? And if your friend, if you had a friend, or whether it's a boy or a girl, and they said, oh my gosh, this summer it's all about white girl summer or white boy summer, how would you take that?
If they said white girl summer, I would be like, everyone's interpretation of like white girl wasted.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's the kind of, like, you're just gonna live your best freaking life and just, yeah.
To me, it just shouts out spring break.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Woo!
Yeah,
no
like
inhibitions.
pure woos and pure nakedness. That's all I hear.
Ugh. I don't know. I wouldn't call it white boy summer though. But then again, people say white girl wasted, so I don't know.
Yeah. Would you take offense to it?
No.
Not really, to be honest with you, because white girl wasted, I think I've said that a couple of times when I wanted to get turned. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, there's loads of people. See, if you don't know about him, he's controversial, but in like,
the Jamaican accent annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Jamaican accent.
Yeah. That's your homework for tonight, D, is go and look at some Chet Hanks. No, they're funny. They are quite funny.
Yeah, he's funny for like one post.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Because there's probably listeners and viewers thinking, I mean, I don't know. I'm just like D. I don't know what. So I'm gonna find one and I'm gonna put it up after the show, so we all gonna learn something today.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick my favorite one.
I'm not excited about it, but yay. Okay.
White boy
he does Jamaican accents. So, so does that offend anyone?
It don't offend. I don't find it offensive. I just find it annoying, to be honest. And I don't know. But I think there's a very thin line. It's like when Adele done, I know this is going to go off topic, but it's when Adele done the Bantu knots and the Jamaican coloured bra. But it's like, to me, I wasn't offended by it. Other non-Jamaicans got more offended by it than Jamaican people did. But what I took it as appreciation rather than appropriation is because she's talking about Notting Hill Carnival. It's something us as Londoners do every year. So it's not like it's a random person who don't really do Notting Hill or something like that.
Yeah.
Who's now planned to dress in Bantu knots, the Jamaican flag. And there's been like one love, Irie, respect or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So I didn't take offense to it.
See, there's this guy. There's this guy that is in the town centre of the church that I go to, and I won't name the area, but he walks on the high street and he has locks literally like this big. Like one is like this big, the other is like this. And he's like so random. And he has a bongo drum tied to his waist. And he walks around and he has the Jamaica flag tied on his wrist.
Oh, I'm tired of
Hanging out of his pocket. Then he has like the red, yellow, and green on one of his locks. It's all a bit all over the place. I mean, he could have just had like a Congo flag or something on. Like, it's all a bit much. So he goes down the high street and he goes, bongo dungo 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 dung dung. One love, sister Irie. Bongo dungo dungo dung. My brother, because no one's listening to it. My brother, Irie, respect Irie. He might as well have just said Booyakasha and done. I was like,
yeah, see them people there, they're fresh, don't at them, you know.
Those ones annoy me. So the ones that be like, you could just be walking down the street and they're like, yeah, wagwan sistering.
They offend me.
They offend me.
What about the ones?
Even Jamaican.
What about the ones that get on the bus and go, dear pass?
No, there's a backstory, Aisha. So there's this guy that is well known in this town.
What is going on in this town?
That is well known in this town so I used to work on a hair market and he would always come to this hair market and just stand there. He is the most prim and proper person. Like, I'm trying to think. No, I'm not even gonna say. No, that is
the guy that does those songs in the car, the one that does the retake.
Yeah, Uwe Bantner. So I was gonna, So I was actually gonna say Harold Shipman, but that is very bad. I'm not gonna go there. Yeah. So let's go with Uwe Bantner. He's like that, like just a proper white man that you would just an everyday white man. Shirt, sometimes a tie, buttoned up, proper, no buttons missing. Wear trousers up to his waist, glasses, belt. And then one day he's very much into black culture, anything black, and he ended up marrying a Vincentian woman. So now he's like, yeah, I'm one of them now. So he gets on the bus. Who was on the bus? Was it my mum or was it my sister? I think it was my sister. So he gets on the bus that my sister's on. And because he's now found his new lease of life, this new identity,
and his footwear,
and his new swagger and everything, he gets on the bus and he goes, with his money, puts it down, he goes, dear pass.
with his Adidas, them Jamaican Adidas.
The K-Swisses.
I can't.
Don't tell me you had on Clarks as well.
Dear pass, eh?
Don't tell me you had on Clarks.
No, that's the one thing he was missing. But I suppose because it's St. Vincent, not Jamaica. I mean, maybe.
It's all the same thing.
How is that? Is you lot's family all right? Because obviously St. Vincent's going through volcano time. It's an active volcano.
Boy.
You know, it makes me feel a bit sad. It does make me feel a bit sad because obviously we're mixed, and St. Vincent Guyanese and Nigerian, and we've only ever known the Nigerian side, and that's not by choice. And we've always said, you know, we would love to go to St. Vincent. I mean, not really. I'm just like, if I went to St. Vincent, I would like to have a family member that I go with and they can, but we haven't got that. My granddad's passed and my mum's never been there and whatever. But it's sad that we've possibly got family over there that we don't know about. But it didn't stop us from donating. You know, there's some people doing some amazing work. So first of all, just want to quickly do a shout out to a couple of them that we know. So Momo Hair, you know, amazing work what you're doing. Bilal, Davina Lou. Anyone else I've missed?
They're the main ones that I know.
Yeah, they're doing amazing work down here, and you know, and people just keep on donating and just, you know, supporting us. There's nothing too small. So watch out on their socials. Maybe I'll plug the socials at the end. But yeah, it's just sad that there's we know that we've got an auntie there who's our mum's half sister, but
You don't know how to
no
go.
connection.
Yeah.
It's sad. Thoughts and prayers to everybody in St. Vincent.
indeed.
And boy, just hope it gets better sometimes. The relief.
Because I ain't gonna
efforts
lie,
actually
because
seem-
Jamaica gets hit with some mad like hurricanes and natural disasters and stuff, and it always sends me into like panic mode. Because it's like you see the videos and you'll be seeing like people's houses just being like washed away and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'll be like to my mum, how you feeling, cousin so and so, blah blah blah. My mum will be like, it's not that part of Jamaica, it's just fine. I'm like, oh, okay. Like panic, like we don't get it as bad, but just seeing the videos alone makes you kind of panic. Do you know what I mean?
It's definitely.
It's sad, but yeah, just, you know, and even that, like you hear about these charities that there's charities that give to, help the child in Africa and stuff like that. What part of Africa? Where is my money going? Where? But someone brought to our attention, some of the charities, they don't actually give everything to people. I saw a couple of posts that people would put up on their socials saying there's a woman and her kids in this town, she's got no supplies, no this, if anyone's near her, can they help? I'm just like, wow. And everything that we're sending over here, where is this stuff going?
Where is it going?
Do you know what broke my heart? When I saw people being charged with fraud because they said that they lived in a Grenfell Tower. And they got, I think they got like a good couple grand of.
I think one was 15 grand and he got jailed.
Yeah, I was just like.
Yeah, but how can they say they live there? Do they not?
I don't know how it worked. I don't know how they done it, but they were basically defrauding people and saying that they were obviously homeless now. The government might help in if anyone can like basically donate or do a GoFundMe kind of thing. So obviously people are donating, thinking that they're helping, and these people are like lying about.
And that really pisses me off because I remember Grenfell, especially. I remember when it happened, I was like, I've got to do something. I literally went into my wardrobe, and Dee will attest to it. I went in my wardrobe and I was like, needs and wants. Do I need these clothes? No, I just want them. Some of my clothes, it's shame to say, had labels on them. Meanwhile, I bought them like 3-4 years ago. I was like, I literally loaded up my car with about 10 bags because I thought if I was in Grenfell and I managed to escape and I needed something, I can't go to like a relief effort, a charity donation center and ask for something because I have a big foot, I'm tall, average build, that the average now, but there's so many limitations as to what I can get. So I was like, someone like me could be inside Grenfell Tower and would need clothes and stuff. I literally just packed out my whole thing. I went into work the next day and I was like, this is what's happened. I don't know if you've heard, but this is what's happened. Can I send out a message to everybody in the company? They were like, go for it. Sent out a message. Someone went straight to Boots, got a whole bag full of toiletries. I went up that weekend. I think that weekend and maybe like a couple of days before, I basically spent that whole week donating my time, going to collect things from people, driving all around London to go into all these centres, all these volunteering centres. And then to hear that someone just has the cheek to do that. And what pisses me off the most as well is I work in compliance. Like, how did they do their due diligence? How did they work out if this person actually lives in Grenfell? Like, do they not have any type of database that has these people's details in? Or do they rely on what they provide?
Remember, they lied about how much people died as well. So I feel like there was a lot of misconceptions for all like underlying issues throughout it anyway. Because they were trying to say that only like 10 people died and all sorts of stuff. Like there was so much wrong, and I think they were trying their hardest so much to like not be, as in the council will try their hardest to not be blamed for what happened.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of things literally fall at the wayside, unfortunately.
Oh, it just blows my mind, man. Like, just
were they working with people that actually live there? Like
who working?
I'm not sure of the story on it at all, but
the people. So the people.
I think it's things like, you know, if there's a GoFundMe, we may not actually know 100% whether the person is actually sick or not. We just know that they're asking for money for someone that's sick. So you're still going to you may still donate and stuff like that. I think it's things like that, like, or going to certain charities and taking from charities. I'm not sure how it all accumulated, but yeah, that's what people like. Where's your moral compass? I don't understand that. And you're stealing from your own. That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really think about it. I even donated to something that someone had forwarded on to me. And it wasn't even that person that forwarded it on to me. They forwarded it on for someone else, where it was 2 young girls and they had lost their mum who died from cancer or something like that. And they were trying to get the money together to, I think she died from cancer. They were trying to get the money together to pay for her funeral because they had no other family. And obviously something like that would tug at my heartstrings, obviously because of our situation. But I asked no questions, I donated. And now
that's just the thing, like, you just do it, but then you just find like you've got to second guess.
That's why with anything like, you know, for people that are less fortunate or what people would consider, you know, homeless people, when I give, I'm giving because I want to give, and not because sometimes if it's cold, for example, I do say to them, you know, can you just promise me that you'll try and get something warm to eat with it? But at the same time, I watched this program, I've said this before, I watched this program where it showed that, you know, people do use the money to go and get drugs or alcohol or whatever. And I'm like, if that's what takes them through what they're going through, who am I to say anything? That's what gets them through life, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and see those types of things, like I don't carry money with me. Like I generally don't carry money with me. And if I see, so there's one person that's always outside a shop or a supermarket, and he'll always say, oh, I just need some money to get a shelter. If I have it, and I feel like, because there's not, you can't be fooling, I don't know, you can't be full in a situation and always be dedicated to be out on the street, because eventually your ass is going to get cold or bored or both. Like, I don't know, just me as a person, like, I don't think I could sit outside a shop knowing full well that I've got a warm house or hostel room, whatever you want to call it, and then still beg people 24/7 for money. So surely you must be going through something to be dead or being out that for that long. So if I don't give him money, I'll always say, oh, do you want anything? I'm going inside. Do you want anything in the shop? And more times out of none, I think I've done it maybe 4-5 times. More times out of none, he'll ask for like a yogurt drink and a sandwich. Or one time he just said, oh, yes, please. And he just left it open. And I just went and picked up a few things and gave it to him. He's like, oh, thank you so much. Now, I've had situations where, like on Oxford Street, they sit outside a cash point. You taking the piss? Can I withdraw coins from the cash point? So they withdraw, you sit outside the cash point and they'll be like, oh, have you got any change? No, I don't. And then, or if you say something like, oh no, I'm really sorry, I don't, they'll like cuss you or something. It's just, I don't know.
That happened to me.
Yeah, you see, like, so you have to take those situations with a pinch of salt, because it's like, am I going to treat everyone the same, or am I just going to give everyone the benefit of the doubt? I'm not like Mrs. Moneybanks, but if I can help someone, I will. But then it's like, who do you help? Do you then become judgmental because this person doesn't look like they need as much help as you think they do? It's just, there's so many factors to it.
It's very political. And even what you were saying about how I use the cash point for the first time today in God knows how long, and I can't even remember my PIN number, but I normally do the same thing. If I go into again, it's also the ones that say, "Oh, you've got change," or the ones that just sit there. Like people say, "Oh, he never asked," but then it's part of an. It's you say it's part of
Could
an
be.
act. Is it part of an
Could
act?
be. Yeah.
So this guy would sit there and say nothing, and I would do the same. I'd be like, "I've got no cash on me," and again, why am I assuming that he wants cash? He may just actually want food. So I've just said, "Oh, I'm going in. Can I get you anything?" My man, this is him. Yeah, can I? They always ask for yogurt drinks. I've noticed the kind of things that they ask for are things that just keep up their energy. You know, things like they ask for like bread, or they ask for things that will sustain them for longer. One asked me for popcorn. I was like, he knows about the popcorn. Okay, cool. So this guy, he must have said, "Oh, can I get a couple of yogurts, and can I get a Madagascan porridge? It's normally in." I said, "Well, what the ask? A Madagascan, it's a Madagascan porridge, So I was in
not giving any clues, but it's not just any porridge. This is Madagascan
porridge.
That tells you the shop it is.
So I went in there. I was like,
but then again, why can't they have standards too if that's what they want? If you've offered, yeah.
But saying that,
that's where he is.
Listen. Saying that, when he asked me, my neck went like this, and I thought, you know what? I would be this person because I'm very, very particular.
I'm picky, man.
I'm very picky. I'm very particular, even down to water. There's certain waters I don't drink because I don't like the taste of it. I've got a very exquisite palate, let's say. So I would be that person asking for Madagascan porridge. So I said, "Oh, bless him, bless he." So I went in there. I looked for the Madagascan porridge.
Did you put one in a basket for yourself as well to taste this shit?
I was going to, but then I saw the price. I said, "Oh, I can't get in one. I'm gonna have to get him a couple." And I'm vexed that I'm getting, because this is literally nipped into my money for my shopping. I was like, it's fine. It's not every day. I'm gonna get some Madagascan porridge.
How does he make it though? If he's on the
It's ready to eat.
It's ready made.
Ready to eat. Eat it cold. Yeah.
So it's like rice pudding, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madagascan porridge. Every time I go past that, I have to laugh.
You go past the aisle and go, just carry on.
So at one time, when I was working at the university, I used to go to like the cafe all the time, and I used to always know that when I'm finishing work, they're always throwing food away. And I used to always see on my way to work, on my way home from work, that by the station, there were always homeless people there. So I was like, I must have gone to them one day, like, "Do you pass Ealing Station so you can actually donate this food to like homeless people?" They were like, "No, we don't have the time to do that." I was like, "But you lot literally throw it in the fucking bin at the end of every day. Like, why wouldn't you just donate it?" The worst thing about it is one of the people that I see there go that way. So I was like, it's not out of your way to just give it to people. So I said, "All right, can I take it and I can give it out once I'm there, innit?" They're like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. We can give it to you." So you couldn't, even then, at first, they were like, "Oh, but you may have to pay." And I'm like, how can I be paying? You lot are cleaning to basically leave out of here. So you're not taking any more sales. So what are you going to do? Throw the food away? They were like, "Oh yeah, no, we can do it at our discretion, I guess." And I was just like, you lot were really throwaway food rather than give it to someone who can donate it to homeless people.
There are so many companies that do that, man.
It me off so much. And then there was this couple, it was a black guy and a white woman, I'm sure they were on drugs. I'm not even going to lie to you, but it's like the black guy used to be cool when I used to come to give them food, and the white woman used to always snatch it, and I used to be like, it's like, I don't even want to give it to you because your attitude is stink. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But because your man's now said thank you, I'm just gonna let it slide, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, but that woman, I wanted to just kick her in the head. She was just like, "Yeah, so what we got?" I was like,
wow.
No, she didn't.
So I was like, hold on a second, there's some burgers, there's some fries there's pizza, there's bottles of water. Like, do you know what I mean? There's like little stuff you can have. Is there anybody else you want to give it to? Like, because I know that there's quite a few people that's out here. And she was just like, "Why would I share?" I'm like,
sharing is caring.
First of all,
don't make me catch cakes. I was like, No, you don't have a good evening. From then, every time I saw them, this woman was eyeing me like she's expecting me all the time to give her food. So I saw on the other side of the station that there was a veteran there. He's like, I'm a veteran. If you could just help out or something on the piece of board, if you could help out, I'd really appreciate it. So I just used to be like, hi sir, which you like, and he was so appreciative, and I was like, I really wish I could help you with more, but I don't know what else I can do, and if I've got like change to spare, I've given the change to spare kind of thing. But that bitch over there, I was like,
she thought you were coming.
Why would I share?
She's over here bringing her saltfish fritter rolls, trying to steal my man.
It was like beef burgers, there were veggie burgers, there were chicken burgers, there was pizza. Like, you know, it's just any form of fast food that somebody could like eat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just used to be like, that attitude that you have though is most really the reason why you're still sitting out here.
Yeah, maybe she thinks you want a man.
But I'm more willing to help somebody that's like, if her guy was there by himself, I most people would have still been giving them food. Do you know what I mean? But because of how your attitude was, you're now going to see me give it to somebody else. I don't know about Johnny, no, I don't. However, if someone's trying to be, but then that's the thing though, if we're trying to do a good deed, yeah, you either accept it or you reject it. If
you don't know, maybe someone's done a good deed for her before and has taken advantage of her. You don't know, do you?
I don't, but now she will see that she's not getting fed by me, so.
My God.
Like, if I see a man by himself, he's getting the food.
Yeah, slip him a burger.
And by the way how he's eating it as well, he's not waiting for her to come back, so.
Oh.
No, I'm cynical because I get it. I understand life is hard, and I understand that not everybody has good days. Some people have off days and things like that. But I feel like if you have any little hope in humanity, the fact that somebody random is coming to, they're not giving you like their scraps or their leftovers or something like that. Because I know people do shit like that, and that just pisses me off. They're not dogs. Why would they want scraps? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, so I'm like saying like, oh, there's some meals in here, there's some bottles of water, like. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You want to be grabby. How dare you be grabby? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Your man's there half like, thank you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's raining and stuff as well. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, I don't want to, I ain't trying to be out here all night either. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, just show a bit of appreciation. I'm not saying that like, oh, you must be appreciative because I'm giving you food and shit. I'm just saying like, you being grabby though. May block a blessing. You never know. I could have been a millionaire just out here.
We block our blessings as well. It's the same.
Yeah, true. It's very true.
Do you know what? There's one time that I remember that actually up till now, when I think about it, it does make me feel quite emotional. I remember with my work, I'd usually have to travel to Yorkshire. And they give you an allowance, so allowance for food and stuff. So I'd bought, I think I'd gotten to King's Cross, or King's Cross St Pancras, and I was waiting for my train to leave. And I bought, I went to Burger King, and I really wanted a milkshake, and the milkshake machine wasn't working as flipping usual. So I still bought the meal, but I was not satisfied with this meal that I was going to have to claim back and not get the full meal that I really wanted. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to bank this meal until I get really hungry. And if I eat it cold, I eat it cold. But I'm going to bank this because what I really want after that, I really want a wasabi. So I was waiting for my train on, like, they have the different levels. They go upstairs onto the little food court where wasabi is, and they have like a little viewing platform where they have like tables and chairs and stuff. And I was sat there, and I think I had maybe about 20 minutes left, 25 minutes left to wait for my train. So I got this wasabi, and I was waiting for my train to arrive so I can just go sit down, chill, and then be on my way. This homeless person came, and he was like, oh, I'm really sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you can give me some money to go to a shelter. My name is this. And yeah, it could have been part of the act, and I might have been suckered into it, but it was his approach. he approached me, he introduced himself to me, he asked how I was. And then he was just like, oh, I really don't want to take any of your time, but I'm desperate to get to a hostel. This is the name of the hostel. It's actually part of the church that I go to. When I tell you, he named the church, told me what street, like he knew this church. And it's not because he knows that if he tells me that church, I'm going to believe him that, oh yeah, it's a church. It must be something connected. But the levels that he went into it, I knew he was a part of it. And he was like, oh, I'm just a little bit short today. I think he said he needed like £2 or something. I had a £5, so I gave it to him. And then I was like, he just looked like he was proper down. So I said, oh, I was like, when he had asked me how I was, I said, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm just waiting for my train. How are you? And he was just like, I'm okay, but we thank God for life. And it's just the things he was saying. I was like, yo, yeah, he's got me. He's flipping got me. So I said, are you hungry? And he said, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am quite hungry, but you've already given me enough. It's fine. You've given me enough. So I said, oh no, don't worry about it. I said, I've just bought this Burger King, and I'm really sorry, but my eyes are bigger than my mouth. I actually don't want it. And I've got a water. As you can see, I've not drank anything from it. I have nicked a chip, and he started laughing. I was like, do you want it? You're free to have it. And he was like, oh, that's really, really, that's really nice of you. I was like, yeah, no problem. And he was like, oh, well, I'll let you get on with your day. I hope you have a really safe journey to where you're going to. And he's like, before I go, do you mind if I pray for you? I was like, yeah, you can pray for me. So he didn't hold my hand. I think I would have been like, I think that would have been a little bit too far for my OCD. I wouldn't be able to take that, because it's bad to say, but he did look like he was in need of refreshments or refreshing. So I know, I'm sorry. I know. Refreshed. He needed to be refreshed a little bit.
The joke is, I used to work in King's Cross, so I fully know what she's talking about. Okay.
So yeah, he prayed for me, and the level to which he prayed for me, like, I went on a train and I bawled my eyes out, like literally for like the first 20 minutes or so. Lucky that train was empty, because when the cry that you cry when you're like like that. Oh, I was like this. But after that, I wiped my tears and I ate that wasabi, and it was flipping sweet. Yeah, but the moral of the story is, don't judge somebody by just the fact. Just give someone your time. Sometimes just giving someone your time is just all that person needs and asks for.
I'm not going to lie to you, Yinka. I worked in King's Cross for many years, yeah. And let me tell you something. I've worked in Oxford Street, yeah, and I've worked in High Street Ken. And there are a different caliber of less fortunate people in those areas. And let me just tell you about King's Cross. You see King's Cross, you see the Pauline Quirk Academy. I feel like a lot of those less fortunate people in that area attended that.
I know, and I'm not.
Because the levels of.
I'm not gonna lie. He could have suckered me in. I could have been maybe one of numerous victims that day, but the man prayed for me, man.
Yeah, do you know what? Every lunchtime I got caught. Like, it got to a stage where I was like, you know what? I am a charitable person, and for the fact that someone is going to these lengths to do these things shows that, whether you say someone will go out and sit on the pavement and they'll get bored or whatever, but the fact that they're actually doing that, knowing that they've got a house, or if they have got a house, is an issue anyway. But it got to a stage where I was like, you know what? I would normally buy 6 Mr. Kipling's Bakewell tarts and eat them in one sitting, or this. Okay, let £5. I'm just gonna judge it, not even judge it. Whoever my heart tells me, I'll do it. And there was a market stand. There's always a market, like a bakery market stand in the middle outside the station on certain days, and I'd come out and I'd buy this pastry that I like to have, and I'd have it. And I would always buy something, or I'd ask someone who I felt, not a connection, I just, you're walking up the stairs and everyone's nearly.
It is a connection,
though. Some kind of connect. I don't know. My heart takes to that person, and I'll say, I'm going to the market. Can I get you anything or whatever? But there are some people where I remember I've heard the story again, like sucked me into the story. I was just like, you know, when you're just like, oh no, like really feeling it. And in that moment, you're not seeing anyone other than another human being who's going through a hard time. You don't care what they smell like, what they're wearing, literally, you're just listening and absorbing what they're saying. And I remember there was one person like that, and I was like, man, I went back like shaking my head, like I just feel so sad. And then when I was walking, I had it's like the same thing repeating in my ear. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Person didn't even wait for me to go.
Yeah, there are some of those.
And the same thing, I just thought, no, I've just given you $5.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? Did you guys ever watch that documentary about the I don't know if it was a documentary about the homeless people on Edgware Road yet, but it happened to show people on Edgware Road, and it's like there's these people that walk on the crutches.
Oh, and nothing wrong with them.
Somebody undercover basically followed them from the station to their home, and they're like out in some big yard.
Was it the Irish guy?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there was one.
There was a few of them though. One of the Chris Kiar, all sorts of things. This shit.
Yeah. Job.
Begging is your profession, you know.
Man's out here. I'm out here in the cotton fields picking cotton.
Not being funny or nothing, yeah. Even if it is your job, that's a fucking hard job because English weather, I ain't out in it. I ain't out in it. I'm never gonna lie.
Even English summer, I have a problem with it. So English winter, you can suck my lung.
I don't even mean to complain about it, but it's congested heat. Out there, it's not even a nice warm. It's just.
Can we just take a moment of silence for the English weather this week? Was it not snowing the other day?
Bruh. Listen,
I put on my cycling gear to go cycling, and I looked at the. No, I'm lying. Let me stop. I thought about putting on my cycling gear, and then my brother sent me a video. And I looked out my window and I went, it's snowing.
But you know what? I felt it before.
It was sunny in London.
I could feel it on when I tell you, my toes and my nose were so cold, and they were under covers as well. And I was like, why am I so cold? And I was like, nah, it must be raining. Rain, care, which rain? I walked out. I put my hoodie on. That's as far as I got to. Someone was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Went to open my Ross window. I saw the big flipping flakes, cornflakes, snow. What? Why were they so big?
Do you know what? I woke up and I saw your status. I was like, oh my gosh, snow. Okay, that means I don't need to go for my walk. I looked outside, yeah. There was sun shining over here in London. I had to look at that shit.
My friend was like, are you serious? I was like, this is how it is right now. And the was like, you're joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, but you go out. The other day I went out there. This was the day after it was like 22 degrees. So I went out there. I was getting ready to get my little hot shorts, you know. My sister said it's not warm. That sunshine is deceiving you. I said, all right, cool. Let me throw. So I threw on some leggings instead. You see, as soon as I hit that door, I said, blood clot. That piece of breeze was from the Arctic. It was freezing.
It was from the Eskimos themselves. They blew it over.
Freezing. And then there was sunshine.
Next level. Even just cycling. I've got normal gloves with the grips and stuff, but someone's like, no, you need to get proper gear. Get proper gear. Get the gloves, the cycling gloves. I've got padding here. So I was like, yeah, got them. You know when your fingers go so numb, I swear I was going, oh, as I was cycling, I was like,
I would have been cycling like this.
I can't. The way my balance is set up, I couldn't. And people were like, look at me, what's wrong with this girl? Like, she's on a bike in cycling shorts. My fingers were so numb. I was picturing about like what I was going to wear the next day. I was like, I'm fully going to wear full gloves and put these mitten things over the top.
Honestly, the weather's been mad confusing. I mean, who gets snow in April?
I think going forward, we're going
showers, but not April snow showers.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to. We're going to have a hot summer.
Spring.
Say again.
I don't know.
Say again.
I said, It's supposed to be spring. We're supposed to be getting like our brisk sunshine, no?
Even the robins and stuff, all them little birds, little chirpy birds, they're like, they sound different outside my window. I have a tree and they fall off of the twigs, like they're falling, they're stuck.
I think going forward, we are just going to have Indian summers. I think that's the way forward. So
Indian summers,
where
that's like September, October,
it's warm. I think that's why I like my birthday. I don't mind my birthday.
Yeah, I don't like mine. Mine's just in the peak of winter.
Mine's is usually okay, but I've got to be careful of the day as before. July's a very confusing time.
Why?
Because it could either pick down with rain or it be hot as a
festival season. Festival season. Sometimes it just confuses your ass and pisses it down with rain.
It's like Notting Hill Carnival. Every Sunday it rains, but every Monday it's banging hot.
Not the Monday I went to.
Wait, is Carnival happening?
Listen, let's just pray for Carnival. Let's just pray for Carnival.
Listen, I don't know, but it feels weird. I think this last year was the first Carnival I've not been to since I can remember Carnival.
Wow.
Carnival was actually where I met you.
Yes, it was. You and Yemi. Yeah.
I don't know if I would go. I don't.
I'm very reluctant to go, to be honest with you. But knowing me, to how my foot's hot and it's like always down for a party, you'll most probably see me somewhere in someone's back riders. Do you know what I mean? Just living life
with a matching face mask.
And some freaky ass contacts in. Yeah, man, that's me. I'll be out there somewhere.
All right, so I'm mindful of time. Like we're coming. Can you believe like we're coming swiftly to the end of the show? It's big in the news. I've only caught it on the radio. What's your take on this whole vaccination business? So we've got the new rollout of the J&J. And then also the whole AstraZeneca business. I've had the AstraZeneca first jab and it made me sick as a dog. I started having side effects from it. So that now I'm feeling anxious about getting the second one, especially with what I'm hearing in the news. I heard it on the radio about people. There's been like 19 deaths, about 70 something people that have got serious blood clots. Just for the fact that I've gone through it and I've gone through side effects that I know are not normal. What's your sort of take on things? How, if you were, you both haven't had yours?
I haven't had mine.
Okay, so if you were offered the J&J or the AstraZeneca or the Pfizer, if you had the choice, what would your standpoint be on it?
I've definitely taken the Johnson & Johnson one.
They've paused that one now.
Because that one, that's only just come out, that apparently was giving people mad blood clots and stuff.
Yeah, in women aged 18 to 48.
See, that's our age group, like.
And it's like, now they're saying if you have shortness of breath, a cough, chest pains, headaches, you need to contact your healthcare professional. And I was like, wow, they just rolled it out. Now they've halted it.
You know what makes me nervous?
That's the same as AstraZeneca though. Like mad, I suffer from migraines, mad headache. I can't even describe. It just felt like my head wasn't mine. And you know, I just remember maybe 40 minutes or an hour after I had it done, it was like someone just went in my chest. Just some mad shooting pain in my chest. I said, wait a minute.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Hold up. Wait a minute.
That's what it felt like. And I remember just going, oh my God, like, what the hell was that? And I thought, oh, it's all in my head, it's all in my mind. But sick as a dog the next day. What on earth are the things? Like, I didn't even feel the needle go in. I just felt the juice, like the liquid traveling my body. Literally just feel it traveling in my body. Like, what is this?
I don't know. as much as before I was like, look, we're all gonna, in order to get some sort of normality, we're all going to have to take it. And yeah, they've developed it very fast. That's like the general consensus is like, I'm not taking it because they developed it too fast. We don't know what it is, blah, blah, blah. But in the midst of a pandemic, what's the alternative?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wait for the whole nation, global deaths? Like, do you wait for it to get to a stage that you cannot contain it? Or do you get your scientists in the lab and get them to develop a vaccination? That's the point of the scientists. So they are paid to research what does this virus do? What are the side effects? What are the main things that we can do to stop it? Then that's how they build it. Okay, test it on, if it's an animal, I'm guessing it is an animal. That doesn't work. Okay, back to the drawing board. Take that out, put it back in. And that is their job, to develop in quick time. So yeah, that was the main thing, was because of, oh yeah, you know, it's being developed fast and I don't know what it is and blah blah blah. And then there's always conspiracies with everything. Oh, you know, the doctors are being paid to say certain stuff that it's safe, and then they're getting like faith leaders to tell us that it's safe and all this types of stuff. But it's just like, in order to get some sort of normality, we're going to have to take it. And I would much rather take the vaccine, God forbid I don't get it and no one I know gets it, but get it at a lower intensity than to not be protected, think that I'm protecting myself, get it, and then God knows what happens to me. So that's just how I see it. It's very scary. Like I was talking to my dad about it, and he said he was saying something along the lines of that, you know, he does believe in this whole idea about trying to depopulate the world and all of that's another conspiracy that everyone thinks of. And he said, well, you know, he's heard videos, he's seen doctors and stuff talk about it, and yeah, he believes it. So I was like, so why did you take the vaccination? He was just like, because we need I would, again, I don't know what's in the flu jab, but I've been getting the flu jab all this time. But every year the flu jab develops into something else and morphs into something else. So it's up to them to rejig the flu vaccination that they've currently got and develop it to battle that. That's just how it works. So I don't know, it's scary. I wouldn't let that deter you, because what do? Do you go mix and match? Because no one had no mix and match vaccine before. So if you morph into a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, that's your business, star. So I don't know. I would, obviously you've taken it now, so I would just continue. But
yeah, I'm not looking to, I'll continue, but it's just like now I'm sort of setting myself up. I'm like, okay, so I don't want to believe something's not going to happen, but there's a possibility I'm going to get ill again. So when you know you're going to get ill, what do? You take your lemon, your honey, whatever. So all I can do is take paracetamol and just hope for the best. But
basically,
but it's funny because there's people who've taken I had the same jab as my dad and absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know how to feel. Do you know what? I was big on that whole it causes infertility thing, and I was like, but I'm 30, I don't want to not be able to get babies. Do you know what I mean? So it really did have me at a point where I'm just like, no, I can't take it. But for my sister, who we all know, like, she has severe underlying health issues, and for her consultant and her doctor to be like, we do recommend for her to take it because, you know, she's a vulnerable person. I was just like, okay, so maybe we should take it, because this is the doctor that, if I had him as a doctor, I'd put my trust in him, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I was just like, well, maybe I'm just being a bit dramatic and I should take it. But the NHS is like very much like, oh, like every week I've either got a letter or I've got a text message about getting the vaccine, and I'm just like, I feel like you're forcing me to take it. Can I take some time to like think about it, please? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I was. I was the same when I got the call. I was like, I would rather. I was lost for words, and she's like, should we get the doctor? Should we get the doctor to call you? I was like, yes, please. And even when he called me, I was like, you know, and I just thought to myself, okay, let's be realistic here. people got all these conspiracies, all these stories. Oh, they're trying to depopulate the world, they're trying to do this. So and then also, oh, they've not found a cure for cancer and diabetes, so why would they found this one really quick? Well, let's think about cancer and diabetes. Let's be real, cancer and diabetes are money making. You know, they make money. Something like this, where you're losing so many people, you're now vaccinating key workers that are trying to help and so on. It just, yeah. It's the next thing. It's the next story. People, we could go on forever. Until next time.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Took some serious stuff today.
Yeah, proper serious, mate. Serious stuff.
We didn't even get through half the stuff we wanted to talk about.
I know. So, ladies, sadly, we have come to the end of the show. Viewers, listeners, I hope you've enjoyed. Yeah, if you want if you want us to talk about big stuff that's going on, hit us up on our socials. Big stuff. We can talk about stuff. Big stuff. Next week, we've actually got a very special show for you next week.
Sexy dance time.
Early in the mornings when no, we need to stop doing that. Like, they're people. They just come to. So
they're people. They're not a piece of meat.
They're people. They're not objects.
They're a piece of meat.
We have some very special people coming back on the show to join us for a one-off panel with the sisters in a sandwich.
DJ lips.
That's what happens.
So they're going to be joining us next week. So we've got a very special show for you next week. We are going to leave you in the mix with none other. No. What? Why
are you zipping it?
No.
You need the people's input, May. You do. Go on. I think you should.
No.
Oh.
You do it. You do it. Go on,
people
you do it.
Send in your dilemmas and any questions. We want them.
We've got a real special panel for you. And if you want to know what's going on, you want to know what stuff's going on, big stuff, you need to come back here in 2 weeks.
Now, we've got some big smiles on our faces, though. We are
some big smiles. I'm just thinking about what shade of lipstick I'm going to put on my lips. Mm-hmm.
Which lipstick?
We're going to leave you. No, you're disgusting. I'm going to bed. We're going to leave you in the mix with none other than my little Chargy, my buddy. She's sometimes on Deja Vu. Miss DJ Shax is in the mix today with the sisters, and she's got a sexy little mix for you. So, people, with that being said, I'm coming around for dinner in a minute.
And you can start recording first.
Hey guys, I just want to say that, you know, like, now that Trump's leaving office, I think it's important to remember that he was the president, so we should show some respect. Pussy clot. Fuck them, Ross. Donald no one run but big boss man Biden. Fuck them, Ross. Pussy clot boy. Go suck una mother. I wake up this morning and I see the internet turn up one more time. Wanna go easy, no? No watching no face, man. Your time soon come. You ready? Me no want no MAGA gal. Me want them gal thick and firm up. You see me?
You don't know what's in store. that you know what you're here for. Close your eyes, lay yourself beside me. Hold tight for this ride. We don't need no protection. Come along, we don't need attention. Open your hand, take a glass. Don't be scared, I'm right here. Even though you don't know, trust me, girl. You wanna be high for this. Take it off. You want it all. 'Cause I know what you're feeling.
I won't foreplay. Wanna do it your way. Last time, baby, let's play. I wanna have a foreplay. I won't foreplay. And I wanna do it your way. Last time, baby, let's play. Let me show you something. If you say you're not on it, you're bluffing. I wanna discover new dimensions. I'm far away, the time flies when you're in between my thighs. Touching me right, touching me, I can't deny the way I'm feeling. All my life, let me ride. You can stroke a deep dive. Hit it right, I just wanna spend the night with you. It makes me love with you, and wake up next to you, right before I'm through. I want to play, wanna do it your way. Last time, baby, let's play. I wanna play for play. I want to play, and I wanna do it your way. Last time, baby, let's play. I came to adore you, I wanna explore. Let's review the sexy things you never tried before. I just wanna spend the night with you. It makes me love with you. Wake up next to you, right before I'm through. Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Believe you won't deceive me. Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Believe you won't deceive me.
First, you gotta forgive me. Let me know everything gon' be okay. Even if I come out like everything I did, would you still punish me even though I did it a long time ago? If so, let me know. If I propose, would you say no? Would you break my heart? Would you embarrass me or play your part? Baby, don't fold, my heart is yours. You got the power, pussy power. You got the power, pussy power. The flow is yours, the time is ours. Hey, you believe me or you don't. Choose to believe me or you won't. If you leave me, I'm gonna go. I'm dead, baby, you told me.
Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Believe you won't deceive me. Touch me, love me, baby, I want you. Yeah. Take me, love me like you want me to. I love it when you love me there. Oh, I love it when you love me. Yeah. Touch me, love me.
Shorty my little boo thing, and Shorty got the fatty. Shorty be catching mood swings. Every time I fuck without a rubber, I nutted on the covers, and I kept it undercover, cause I don't kiss and tell. Every time I fuck, she call me daddy. My little mama nasty. I see the pussy through the panties. She tastes like candy. She a queen like Nefertiti. My little mama sitting pretty, and we be shopping through the city. I gave the keys to the Bentley. Get off your niche, you don't gotta cry to me. I'm your best friend, baby, you don't gotta lie. I get you everything that you want and you need, from Chanel to Celine. It's on you to decide. Valentino, yeah, I'll put you in the best. So lifting up your dress, start kissing on your neck, start rubbing on your butt, start massaging your breasts. I ain't wanna give you a baby just yet, so I backed out and nutted on your breast. I put you in an Uber and sent you to your bed. The very next day, you sent me a text. You pulled up to the crib and we did it again. Shorty, every time I fuck with
the 25th. I've been thinking about who I build a family with. I don't care about the fame or the lifestyle. I wanna build a home, I understand the price now. All the pretty lights and the presents. When you walk in, yeah, I feel your presence. I hope you got the message. Getting over him was my depressing, but I made that nigga learn a lesson, and now it's your time. Yeah, it's been a while and I'm always right beside you. Showed you I'm your bunny and I could be a rider. Touching on my body, I love when you're inside her. Showed me something different, he loved that I caught him tight. So making an entrance anytime we step in the room. Keeping it private, ain't no questioning me and you. He call me pretty, but he love to say that I'm rude. Just keep on doing what you do. It's been some time now, I can't wait to find out. I've been waiting on this, yeah, for you to be with me, yeah. After all these years, my feelings are still here. So whatever this was, you're all I want for Christmas. It's been some time now, I can't wait to find out. I've been waiting on this, yeah, for you to be with me. My feelings are still here. So run around, music excited. Counting down the days, I'm still writing. I feel like this is perfect timing. I was always made, never reciting. I don't want no presents, just you. I thought I told ya. You are my angel, you protect me just like a soldier. I've been in love with you for years, but then you know that. You made mistakes in the past, but now you own them. You are my gift, only presents under a tree. A kiss under the mistletoe is all I really need. Ain't no going back, and it's something we agree. When you're coming home, you'll be coming home to me. All about his money, I know he's a go-getter. He don't need to question that, I'm with him, he know better. I'ma keep on writing, I've been waiting on your letter. From your step out the gate, you already know the setup, yeah. It's been some time now, I can't wait to find out. I've been waiting on this, yeah, for you to be with me. You're all I want for Christmas. Don't know why you gotta always waste time. All the back and forth just get depressing. You want attention, but you need to learn your lesson. Yeah, we can never see eye to eye. It seems like we both going blind. Yeah, I don't wanna wake up, no more stress. Yeah, I swear, baby, you so fucking messy. Sick and tired, boy, you need to clean your mess up. Every time you come around, you always act up. Baby, I don't get it why you so messy. Yeah, I ain't dealing with your bullshit no more. Yeah, I ain't dealing with your bullshit no more. Yeah, you always violent, I swear, baby, you just too messy. I ain't fooling with no lame nigga. I'm a bad bitch, on the way to the bank. And my windows tinted, do 100 in this rain. Hanging out the window, yelling money in the thing. So you always with your mans, baby, tell me is you gay? Yeah, don't like the way you're moving, boy, that shit be in the way. You always lie to me, boy, you really need to stop trying me. Clean out your closet, cause this shit is getting too messy. Don't know why you gotta always waste time. All the back and forth just get depressed. You want attention, but you need to learn your lesson. Yeah, we can never see eye to eye. It seems like we both going blind. Yeah, I don't wanna wake up, no more stress. Yeah, I swear, baby, you so fucking messy. Sick and tired, boy, you need to clean your mess up. Every time you come around, you always act up. Baby, I don't get it why you so
Screaming off my head like every other night. You do that shit on purpose, baby, I know why. I get on your nerves, well, you've been on mine. If you got no respect, I'll put that in check. We know how this ends. I stay driving you crazy. You stay running your mouth. You stay getting me started. You loving, I shut it down. Keep on driving me crazy. Keep on running your mouth. Keep on getting me started. Can't wait to shut it down. When we play fight, get the grabbing on the money, you don't play nice. Next thing you know, grabbing on your waistline. You turning out and eating to a late night. When we play fight, I'ma eat it like I don't know what it tastes like. Round 4, next round, let you take 5. Fuck around, keep going to the daylight.
Stand up for you, man up for you. Better dancer, time off for you. Care enough for nothing but God mad love for you. Saying better not to run my madman for you. Girl, will you believe that I've been dreaming of you? But you are creeping up and down. Got me feeling different type of feelings from you. Baby, let me tell you something.
Baby, let me tell you something. I'll give you more, cause you're the one that got pumping. I don't give you this chat just because I want you something. Even though it feels good when you're giving me something, I'ma pick you up as you want to do something.
And it goes on and on and on. Thinking my mind digging in all the wrong place. But it goes on and on and on. The vision in your face, she say. But it goes on and on and on. Each and every day, you're in my way. I let her go on and on and on. Cause she the queen of that I searched for when I found and I deserve. I'm a man of my word, got a lot to say. Finding out about you in many different ways. Know you always wondering why I hate to stay. But there's a fine line between my love and
I can never leave you lonely, girl, I'll always come back. If I ever walk away, I promise you I'll run back. I like to watch you walk away, I wanna see your bumper. When you're leaving us, I still smell you on my jumper.
Yeah, it's that type of feeling, different type of skin tight. Everything you do so perfect. Even though it feels right, can't do what you feel like. Cause that's never how it's worked.
Tell me what you feel like, I can make you feel nice. I'ma fuck you on the top floor. Treat you like a real guy, I can make you feel right. You gon' keep asking for more.
Stand up for you, man no fear. Better dancer, time no fear. Care enough for nothing but God, man no fear. Saying nothing after I'm a man no fear.
You're out of time if I know you doesn't feel me. If you think I ain't got it, baby, we'll see. Even when I'm getting money, no, I'm still G. Even if they don't follow, I'ma still lead. Countless times judge try to get me guilty, but I gotta thank the Lord because I'm still free. Even though you see me smiling, no, I'm still mean. Every day you see me trying, remember I was on a corner, serving like being marijuana. Instead of slowing down, I'm going harder. Thinking about your girl, I might just call her. Yeah, so tell me what you in for. In for, she was bringing out the Insta. Heard my song and she thought I was a big star. They can never cut me out cause I'm still hard. This is what I'm built for. Still on my grind, that's where you gonna find me. Next time I pull up on you, I'll be icy. When I was low, you didn't wanna try me, but it's all. Too much fun to be putting on your IG. Still riding, lately.
Let me tell you about this girl, maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brown Sugar. See, we be making love constantly, that's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I be kissing. When I'm kissing, what I'm missing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe, I guess high off your love, I don't know how to feel it. Brown sugar, I want some brown sugar. I want some brown sugar. I want some brown sugar. Brown sugar, babe. Sugar, when you're close to me, you love me right down to my knees. And whenever you let me hit it, sweet like honey when it comes to me. Sweet as caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate. Brown sugar, babe, I guess high off the love, don't know how to be.
I tell that girl that come repeat. Her favorite song is on repeat. She know the type I can leave. Kiss her on the cheek, maybe rub her feet. That type of chick she deserve. Them type of thing they earn. That type of chick she deserve. Them type of thing they earn. At last, we can say we at the top. top at last, like Rush, we be ballin' now. In a rave trap mash, fantastico. Work no gaps like Matt Stevo. You was at the bottom with me, I was fucking up. Could you try to hit me, baby, I was ducking love. You really give me everything, you could give something off. I didn't know what kind of energy you're rubbing off. And now I'm here with you, ain't no fair with you. Everything I shared with you, it made me appear with you. They say nothing goes how you plan. Every day my love grows for you down.
True, you're a star in my head. You, I need to raise war with my friends. True, you're so bad when I need to pretend, but I don't want war with you or my friends. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. He said true, probably can party, yeah. Because true, you're my best friend. All the way around, I'm loyal. I got money on me and I'm loyal. I got money in my pocket, I'm loyal. Pain goes away when I'm tipsy. Pain goes away when you're with me. Hey. Even when your shadow's a little risky, it's all under control. Shorty, just don't let this go. Just don't let this go. We spent the last 3 summers on the road. Spent the summer on the road. You're a star in my head. Is it true? You, no need for raise war with my friends, no. True, you're so bad, we don't need to pretend. But I don't want war with you or my friends. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. Because true, when we can party again, you'll see you're my best friend. All the way around, I'm loyal. I got money on me and I'm loyal. I got money in my pocket, I'm loyal. Pain goes away when I'm dizzy. Pain goes away when you're with me. Even when your shadow's a little risky, it's all under control.
Hey, insecure. Claiming that you ain't doing enough. Claiming that anymore. Put you on your last breath, your last sweat, your last dime. Out of your fucking mind. Can't you see I'm fucking trying? You want pussy 6 times a week, and you never wanna clean up. And you talk to me like shit, and you handle me too rough. And at the end of the day, you got the nerve to bring up that bitch. That's in your friends. And when I feel like 'cause I can't think on shit. We gon' let you out. Just wanna have fun. You wanna keep coming.
You told me the last time you was done bringing home stress to me. Ain't nothing to talk about, I'm talking now. Trying not to curse you while I'm walking, yeah. I might put up in something vicious. Remind you of just what you missing, yeah. Make you so sick, might need prescription. My wrist glove cost me double digits. Woke up a fucking villain. Love sink, 'cause my heart's ice cold. I just froze up my wrist, 'cause my heart's cold. You dug your hole, gotta rest your soul. Love him, then leave him, love sink, 'cause my heart's I buy my own things, I set you free. Sold me all these dreams, then you slept on me. Now it's nightmare scenes, all these racks on me. I know it's clear, I'm on the vision. Remind you of just what you missing, yeah. Make you so sick, might need prescription. My ex gon' cost me double digits. Woke up a fucking villain.
There's no one inside, but you're free to relax. If you commit to this ride, there's no turning back. You've been here before. Remember these sheets. This world's not for us. It's not what it seems. You'll learn to love how to dream. Dream. You'll learn to love how to dream. Dream. There's no need to hide. Don't overreact. You said you've been to the sky. We'll go beyond that. You've been here before, girl. Remember these sheets. This world's not for us. It's not what it seems. You'll learn to love how to dream. Dream, baby. You'll learn to love how to dream. I can teach you to dream.
I'ma drop it here. Wait, take another hit. Baby, you go one more. I still wanna let you. Ain't like the ones from before. Show you when you close the door. Yes, I'm giving you my keys. Wake up, hit that play, and it's on repeat. Make me lose my mind every time, so easy. 100 degrees, yeah. Cooking a feast, cause my baby needs feeding. Never thought I was a homebody, yeah. Till I felt it in my own body, yeah. All the ways you make a home of me. Now I want you from a homebody, whole body, all funny. Homebody, till I felt it in my own body, yeah, yeah. All the ways you make a home of me. Now I want you from a homebody, yeah, whole body, yeah. Feeling no way I can stand. One of the things I can have. Okay, so we got other plans. Baby so good with his hands. But girl, you got dirt on your shirt. Yeah, I just made you deserve. So now I'ma put you to work. And I never wanna see you hurt. Cause I never wanna see you cry. And I never wanna dry your eyes. So I'll never let you down. Lost and found common grounds. And I never wanna lose my cool. Cause I got all the heat and the fuel. So I only wanna make you proud. Head in the clouds. Till I was a homebody, till I felt it in my own body, yeah. All the ways you make a home of me. Now I want you from a homebody, whole body, all funny. Homebody, till I felt it in my own body, yeah, yeah. All the ways you make a home of me. Now I want you from a homebody.
From the morning to the evening, complaints from the tenants. Got the walls kicking like they 6 months pregnant. Drinking Alizé without cereal for breakfast. Girls calling cabs at dawn, 6:45. Sky's getting cold. We flying from the north. We rocking with our city like a sold out show. A house full of pros that specialize in the hoeing. Make that money rain as they taking off their clothes. Order plane tickets, Cali is the mission. visit every month like I'm split life living. Let the world listen if I hate his card slipping, then my niggas stay tight. Got my back like Pippin, fast life gripping. Yeah, we still tipping. Codeine cups paint a picture so vivid. Fakes try to mimic, get girls timid, but behind closed doors they get pulled so rigid. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money she be folded. Girl, put in work, girl, put in work. Girl, put in work, girl, put in work. Girl, put in work. Push it to the limit, push it through the pain. I push it for the pleasure like a virgin to the game. A virgin to that money, a virgin to the fame. So this my only chance, so when I'm over, only pray that I flow from the bottom closer to the top. The higher that I climb, the harder I'ma drop. These pussy ass niggas tryna hold on to their credit, so I tell them use a debit. Watch they image start to lessen. I want them like discretion. Why these niggas testing? Always fucking twisting. Why these niggas testing? Shit that I got them on. Straight bar, hop into the music of the ambiance. Get shit poppin'. Zombies of the night. Niggas ain't talking if they hype into the crew. Get it in like pockets. Downtown loving when the moon coming. Only place to find base heads and
I'm thinking it over. The way you make me feel all sexy, but it's causing me shame. I wanna lean on your shoulder. I wish I was allowed, but I don't wanna cause any pain. And if I'm feeling like I'm evil, we got nothing to gain. What if I never even see you, 'cause we're both on a stage? Don't tell me listen to your song, because it isn't the same. I don't wanna say that love is a waiting game. Baby, I'm thinking it over. What if the way we started made it something cursed from the start? What if it only gets colder? Would you still wrap me up and tell me that you think this was smart? 'Cause lately I've been scared of even thinking about where we are. What if I never even see you, 'cause we're both on a stage? Don't tell me listen to your song, because it isn't the same. I don't wanna say that love is a waiting game.
I changed. I'm a little important for you.
I got some things up on my mind. I ain't tryna do it tonight. Oh yeah, I'ma spend what I like. Ain't even summer, got the roof up like July. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
How you feel? I can be yours. Where you going? What you doing? I said no. Are you with me? You know I could take it there. Say you love me, baby. Show me that you don't be too loud. Boy, I figured you out. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. I don't need your money. Money ain't gon' love me. Money ain't gon' touch me.
Baby, you should let me introduce myself. Had to switch up, didn't wanna lose myself. Baby, you should let me introduce myself. Change my number, you ain't getting through, oh well.
Just go on and say what's on your mind now, and save your peace of mind. I already gave you a piece of my love. Now you wanna introduce yourself. Girl, I know you better than you know yourself. It's the sound of the old black range. Girl, I'm on my way. Made a few mistakes, fuck what they say, ain't playing no games, yeah. That's the reason you changed, never too late, take it back to basics. All we do is fuck and fight, so your neighbors know my name.
Don't be too loud, boy, I figured you out. Get over yourself, get over yourself. I don't need your money, money ain't gon' love me, money ain't gon' touch me. Yeah. Baby, you should let me hit you. Don't wanna lose myself. Baby, you should let me introduce myself. Change my number, you ain't getting through, oh well.
I got too many hoes, but they ain't you. You like to put that shit in your nose, but I still love you. Be doing shit that nobody knows. In the streets they be thinking you're a lady, but at home you ain't nasty, don't at me. I've been working all day. I like to run the streets in the dark out and come home, blow your back out. I hope that's okay. I can't leave you alone. No,
I've been on 24 hours.
lately I've been thinking about us. About you as real as they come. But you would rather be on them drugs. And I would rather hang with my thugs. Fuck when you been draining me out. You know that. You know that well. But I know that. You better kiss it before I go. If you ain't nasty, don't at me. I've been working all day.